Hey guys, welcome back to the Learn to Be Indie channel, and today we're going to be going over very simple 2D player movement in Unity C#. This is going to be another quick tutorial, and it's actually only going to be about 6 lines of code, and it's meant to be a way to just introduce you into player movement. Before we get into this, however, I'd like to take a small moment to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel so far. I know there's only a few of you, but your support really means a lot, and I hope all you guys continue to enjoy future videos here. So, to start off here, you'll notice the first thing in our scene is we do not have our logo or our menu buttons from the last 2 tutorials. This is a brand new scene because we don't want our player running into all the different menu buttons, obviously. So, to start off here, we're just going to want to grab our player. I have a little simple sprite here, and we're going to take this over, place it right down, and you'll see it'll pop into the middle of our screen here. Just going to adjust this quickly. Okay, perfect. Now, before we get into the scripting portion, what we're going to do is we're going to want to add a rigid body 2D to our object. And this is going to make sure that we have something to move. So if you can't find this, you go into Physics 2D, and Rigid Body 2D should be right at the top. Alright, so then we're going to want to add a new C# script, and we're just simply going to call this one Movement. So we will open that up here. Oh, just got it on another screen here. Hold on. There we go. Perfect. So we're going to keep the movement script inheriting from mono behavior, but we can pretty much, because we're going to be working with a rigid body 2D, we're going to want to change this to a fixed update. And we're going to start off by declaring some movement variables. We're going to declare 2 private floating numbers, one movex and one movey for our x and y axes. And then we're going to declare a public floating number, and we're going to make this move speed. So this will be adjustable in the inspector later if we want to change the way or how fast the player moves. So, next thing we can do is get rid of this start. We won't need it. And in our fixed update function, we're going to want to get input from the arrow keys. So to do this, we are going to type movex and set it equal to input dot get axis, and this will control. You make sure that you type horizontal in here, and this will control the input we get from the left and right arrow keys. And we're going to do the same for move Y, except this time we're going to change the input to vertical. And lastly, we're going to want to get our rigid body 2D component to do this. And we're going to want to, while we do this, we want to control how fast and in which directions your rigid body 2D can move across the screen. And the way we do this is we're going to get the velocity of the rigid body 2D. So to do this, we type .velocity equals new vector 2 position, and we're going to make this move x times move speed, so it can move horizontally times whatever our movement speed is, and our move y times move speed as well as the second input. Oh, should probably fix that. Now before I show it to you working, we're going to go over 2 possible negative outcomes you might have if you are just setting this up for the first time. So go back to Unity here, and the first one, I'm not going to set anything up. You'll notice our character is slowly falling off the screen. I'm not pressing any of the buttons right now. And that is because in our rigid body 2D, our gravity scale is currently set to 1. So to fix this, we set it to 0. Second issue you might run into. Now I am pressing the keys. There is no movement. And to fix this, this is because we did not set up any our move speed at all. So I'm going to change this to 5. And as soon as we do that, we now have a working player who's now moving on both the X and Y axes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. Be sure to throw me a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see future videos, and as always, thanks for watching.